Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a Dark Souls Sorceries only run. Not really a challenge run, but just the introduction to Dark Souls with my channel. So, therefore, hope you guys enjoy, and like and subscribe. So, to start this run, we decided on a name, and that name is Magic is my middle name. Oh, guess not. Guess it's just Magic is my mid. We chose Master Key as a starting gift, and we customized our character to look like an imp. What a master of sorcery he is. Anyways, after that, I made sure to choose the sorcerer class, and there goes the run. Now, let me set out the rules. 1. Direct damage must only be dealt with sorceries, nothing else. 2. No glitches or exploits, and there are no exceptions to that rule. 3. I am allowed to summon, and that goes with rule number 1, that direct damage must only be sorceries. So, summoning is fine. 4. I must only kill mandatory bosses, so optional bosses aren't required in this run. And 5. No dark bead because it's just crazy OP. I'm pretty sure you've all seen the videos. And with that, let's get on to the run. First, to get my shield and the sorcerer's catalyst, and I've actually never used sorceries in Dark Souls before, so it's time to test it. And I noticed you had to aim, and also there's a set amount of cast for each spell, which might be a problem later. After that, I decided to challenge the Asylum Demon, and okay, that's a lot of damage to start. For the weakest sorcery in the game, we're good. And in no time at all, we take down the Asylum Demon. And hey, guess what? It only took 10 soul arrows. Pretty good start. Now, after that, I moved on to Firelink Shrine and put those levels into Intelligence. Now, the soft cap is 45, so it's going to be a little bit before we get there. Anyways, after that, I decided to challenge the Crestfallen Warrior to a Sword Mage duel. And, let's just say one thing right now. I was not prepared for him to do this. Yeah, that's right. He can dodge my sorceries, which is really bad. Cause, that's why. Yeah, I ran out of soul arrows and I died. Anyways, after that, I tried for again, second attempt, new me. Hopefully this one goes better. Looks like it is, so we're doing pretty good so far. Oh, got a roll. And, oh. But wait. Heard that? Yup. That was him falling off with me. Thank you, Dark Souls. And not saying that sarcastically. From there, it was time for the Undead Burg. First, I was going to test my damage, and realized the aiming is going to be a little bit of an issue on this run. Now, our damage is actually really freaking good right now. We're one-shotting all of the normal enemies, and hopefully it stays that way. Anyways, we make our way to the first bonfire, and then I decide it's probably a good idea to test our damage on this Black Knight. And, holy cow, actually good damage still. Anyways, I decided to not kill him because I'm low on soul arrows, and we just wait for him to walk off, kill himself. Then I go ahead and grab myself the blue Tearstone ring, even though I don't equip it the entire run. Then I go to test my damage on Havel with an astounding 6 soul arrows left, and safe to say I will not be killing him this run. From there, I go to restock my soul arrows, and it's time to challenge the Taurus Demon. I first take out the 2 archers at the top of the arena so they don't bother me later. Now it's time to see our damage against the Taurus Demon. And wow. That is a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage!
Anyways, safe to say early game bosses aren't going to be a problem. And Taurus Demon goes down in just 11 hits. Wow. What an easy game. From there, I say hey to Solaire so he can help us later in Anor Londo. I kick down the ladder shortcut just in case. Then, from there, I wait for the Hellkite Drake to jump down onto the bridge so that I can flip the lever and light the bonfire. At the bonfire, I level up my intelligence to 25. I grab the residence key from the undead merchant. And then I test my new damage against the boar. And wow, still, not really a damage drop-off. After that, I run to Andre's bonfire. And then that's when I realized that you can't upgrade catalysts, which kind of made me concerned for the run a little bit. From there, I went down to Andre's basement to see this hell of a beast, and I kill him with ease. So far, still no damage drop-off. We're doing really well so far. After that, I kill the guy defending the Firekeeper's soul, Then I decide to kill the channeler up top so I don't have to deal with him later. Then I unlock the shortcut back to Firelink Shrine. I grab the Undead Asylum key for later. Then I buy the heavy soul arrow from this mage blacksmith guy. Then I decide to test the new damage, and wow, that's a big number. After that, I decide to save Law Trick, then time to challenge the gargoyles. Now, I wasn't sure if I was ready yet, but I'm just gonna let you guys watch. What an insane fight. Holy cow. Only took 4 heavy arrows and 3 soul arrows. The damage drop off is nowhere to be seen. After that, I climb up the ladder and make my way to the first Bell of Awakening so that we can ring it. Now, after this, I make my way down into the lower Undead Burg to save Griggs of Vinheim because he sells a lot of useful spells for us. I didn't have enough souls at the time, so I went down to the Valley of Drakes, went to the Blight Town bonfire, and then decided to reverse my humanity so that we could get Maneater Mildred for the Quelaag fight. And hey, guess what? She does not dodge our soul arrows. So, easy win for us, and now it is time to make our way over to Quelaag. So, the reason I wanted Maneater Mildred for this fight was because Quelaag is a health sponge, and I actually didn't know if I would have enough damage to actually finish the fight. So, I decided to test it, and that's not a lot of damage, but keep in mind that we also have heavy soul arrows. And okay, you know what? We're good. Mildred was being a big help as always, just dying in the lava, and after no time at all, we ended up killing Quelaag with relative ease. Pretty easy fight. And hey, still our damage drop off is not that much. We had a lot of soul arrows left over, and we only used 9 soul arrows and 8 great soul arrows. So, still no damage drop off. We're doing great so far. After that, I go ring the second Bell of Awakening, and I make my way back up to Firelink to buy the Bellowing Dragon Crest ring, as it increases our magic damage by 20 to 30%. Soon after, I decided to go to the Moonlight Butterfly, and I realized that you could just hit him while he's in the air. Usually I'm melee, so I don't really do that. So this fight was very easy, and considering we do still a big chunk of damage to her, yeah, easy fight. Hey, only 12 soul arrows and 2 heavy soul arrows. Still doing really good with the damage. After that, I go back to the Undead Asylum so that I can challenge the Stray Demon for the first time. And, yeah, I don't think we're ready for that. After that, I just decided to kill Oscar because, I mean, why not? Then I parried the Black Knight a lot of times in a row. After killing the Black Knight, I went into the room and picked up the strange doll, and after that I went to Griggs of Vinheim to buy the Great Soul Arrow. Time for Sen's Fortress. On the way up, I picked the Ring of Steel Protection for different boss fights later, and I also died to the boulder a ton of times. And after a little bit, I decided that dying isn't fun. Then I redirect the boulder so I can save Logan later, and I make my way to the bonfire that's hidden up top. I save Big Hat Logan. I head up to the top to kill the giant that throws the firebombs into the arena, and it's time to challenge the Iron Golem. Now, I don't know why, but I thought he was magic resistant at first, but turns out he's really not. So, turns out that after just a few shitty hitboxes and close calls, Iron Golem goes down with relative ease. And hey, only took 8 great soul arrows and 5 heavy soul arrows. Pretty good damage so far. But I'm not going to head to Anor Londo yet, because I'm trying to pick up the soul spear from Logan. So I grab the cage key, make my way back to Firelink, and buy the soul spear. Now I didn't know how good it was, but off to the city of Anor Londo. I make my way across the rafters, kill the gargoyle after moving the elevator down, somehow make my way across this bullshit first try, then I say hey to Solaire.
If I didn't know better, I'd think you had feelings for me.
I do, Solaire. No one tell him. After not rising up Solaire, I decide to level up my intelligence to 40, restore my humanity, take the shortcut to Ornstein and Smell, and summon Knight Solaire for my first attempt at the dynamic duo. And no. Oh my god. That is a lot of damage. Got a little cocky the first attempt and ended up paying for it, but on the second attempt I equipped the Bellowing Dragon Crest Ring, and oh my god. Wow. Okay, we're at the point where we're two-shotting Ornstein. That's insane. Holy cow. I'm just gonna let you guys watch the rest of this. After a bit of struggle, the dynamic duo finally meets its end, and only all of that stuff in the bottom left right there. I don't feel like saying all that. But now it's time to claim our reward, and the only reason we came all our way down to Anor Londo. That's right, it's time for, it's time for, to claim our treasure chest. Something about to claim the Lord's vessel. Yeah, sorry about that. Zoned out yeah. Anyways, I make my way back, level up our vitality and attunement, and it's time to invade Lothric because I forgot to kick him off earlier. He goes down without much of a fight, and after that, we return the Firekeeper Soul, and we buy the Great Heavy Soul Arrow. Then I just look at that bullshit. What is that? Then of course I die because of that. I mean, why not? Then I decide to make my way back to Anor Londo so that I can go into the painted world of Ariamis. I jump down and take the door skip. Then I kill the Drake on the bridge. And then I get this skip by memory. First freaking try, which is insane, because it just saves me a lot of time. So I make my way down to my waifu's, I mean Priscilla's arena, and I decide to just kill her. I said kill her. Kill her. Yeah, there we go. I decided to kill her. Bye-bye, my waifu. I get the key to the seal, and I open New Londo. I go to the Four Kings, and then realize that I forgot to kill Sif. So, I make my way to the doggo's arena, and it's time to challenge everyone's favorite doggo, Sif. Okay, not as much damage as I would have liked, but pretty easy boss fight, and I'm sorry, Sif. Out of respect, I give him one final bow to finish off the duel. Goodbye, Sif. You fought hard, but it's time to rest now. Only took 9 soul arrows and 8 great soul arrows. Goodbye, Sif. Killing the dog aside, I decided to level up my endurance a little bit and put the Lord's Vessel down onto the altar. I decided to go for the archive first because I hate that area the most. That, 2 fanged boar helmets in one. And also look at this, my nose was so long it pointed through the helmet. I just thought I'd point that out because it was funny. Yeah, laugh please. Anyways, I decide to die to Sif and oh, please don't curse, please don't curse, please don't curse! Son of a bitch. Tragedy struck. You can't actually hit this guy with sorceries, and he's the only way to get out of this jail cell. Trust me, I tried to hit him so much. I tried aiming low, I tried aiming high, I tried aiming close, and I tried aiming far. Nothing worked. Trust me, I was here for like 10 minutes. So, I decided to pull out a shield and just smack him with that. So technically, no, you cannot beat Dark Souls with sorceries only. But, let's just move on. We'll look past that and move on. After that, I run past all the little squid tentacle thingies, decide that Beethoven is much better than this shitty music, grab the giant door key, and make my way to the second part of the archives. There, I jump down to the bonfire, unlock the door for the shortcut, grab Logan's cell key, and save Logan from his impending doom. When I buy the crystal soul spear, seeing as how good the soul spear was, die on these pads a few times, only like once, just one time. Okay, maybe twice, maybe just twice. Anyways, after that, it's time to fight Seath. Thing is with Seath, he is very magic resistant, seeing as he has studied a lot of the books. Now, let's just see the damage. Hopefully it's not that bad, and... Oh, no. Okay, so, I kind of ran out of sorceries, so I dark signed out, and it was time to rethink my life. Turns out, I actually don't have the stats for the Crystal Soul Spear yet, so we're gonna have to use that after we kill Seath. So, for now, we're just gonna have to deal with what spells we have. So, I equipped the strongest spells I had, and Soul Spear actually does a pretty decent amount of damage. But, first attempt, I still died, sadly. But lucky for me, third times is always the charm, so Seath goes down with an astounding, a lot of sorceries. Just look at the bottom left, yeah. But Seath was probably the biggest roadblock so far, and considering he is the most magic resistant, that's looking good for the run. Anyways, we level intelligence to reach the stat requirements for Crystal Soul Spear, and now it's time to challenge the Four Kings. So I equipped the best armor I have, and... Okay, you know what, they do a bit of damage. Let me... Oh, I see how it is. Okay, you know what, we'll come back later. So I go back to Stray Demon to see how our new damage fares against him. And you know what? Pretty good damage. Now, just to not die. Yeah, I don't think anyone likes this boss at all, so thank God that's over. I didn't even need to kill this guy, I just wanted to because I hate him so much. But yeah, only 4 soul spears, 4 crystal soul spears, and 1 great soul arrow. Pretty good. I buy the homing soul mask even though I don't use it the whole run. Go to Blight Town, and okay, I hate this place so much. But anyways, I go to Blight Town to pick up the Tin Banishment Catalyst. And this catalyst, I mean, looks pretty good. But turns out, after testing the damage, it's actually worse. Yeah, so, pointless detour aside, I decided to go to the catacombs. I didn't want to make my way down, so I just did this skip for the first time in my life, and now it was time for Pinwheel. This boss is so hard. Like, I'm actually a little concerned about this fight, because I have no idea if he's magic resistant or not, so I'm really concerned about how the outcome is. Oh. Never mind, he's already dead. Easy as always, and I'm sure you guys want to see the mask, so you know what? I'll show it to you. Are you happy? Because I'm sure not. Anyway, it's time to go to the Tomb of the Giants, my favorite area in the game. Also, I never noticed, but there's roaches climbing like everywhere at this bonfire. Pretty cool. Afterwards, I get the bonfire before realizing that I don't have a light source yet. So I decided to go to Lost Island and challenge Ceaseless Discharge, everyone's favorite boss. Now, I kind of forgot he had the big swoop attack here, so first attempt, yeah, ended up getting smushed. Ceaseless Discharge, more like cease and desist. Laugh, that was funny. Please, I'm begging you. Anyways, next up is everyone's favorite reskin of a boss, the Demon Fire Sage. Now, I just absolutely love this boss, and our damage is pretty good, so it's really not going to go that badly. And okay, what I meant to say was it's really not going to go. Okay. What I meant to say was it's not going to go that bad. Anyways, easy fight. I hate this boss. This is the stupidest reskin in the entire game. 4 soul spears and 4 crystal soul spears. Easy fight, but still just annoying. Anyways, afterwards I decided to give Quailana 30 humanities so that we could unlock the shortcut to the Sunlight Maggot. And this Sunlight Maggot gives off a good bit of light, and Cast Light was just too out of the way. Time for Centipede Demon, and this fight is pretty easy. Not my favorite, but an easy fight overall. Besides the arena. Anyways, besides the arena, he's an easy fight. You know what? I need more health. Let's finally get rid of our curse. And oh my god, we had a lot of health. Okay. Yeah, let's also summon Solera because I'm tired. This attempt should go much better, and dude, really? Seriously, man? That's so stupid, dude. Like, why would that even do? We summoned Solera again, and this time we actually managed to get the Centipede Demon all the way over here. Now, my strategy for this fight was to go under his ass and just constantly hit him with Soul Spears, because it's OP. And in no time at all, we managed to take the Centipede Demon down, only costing us 2 Soul Spears and 3 Crystal Soul Spears. Goodbye, my sweet prince. I make my way to the front of Blood of Chaos's arena, and I get confronted by one of the witches. And she goes down without really much of a fight. She can dodge her arrows, but I'm just fast. We also get invaded by Kirk here because I reversed my hollowing earlier. Now, thinking about Kirk is, yeah, he's pretty easy. Just watch this. Like I said, easy guy. We also picked up the Izalith Catalyst. Anyways, I went back to the bonfire to level up, and now it's time for a boss that I never really struggle with. This boss is pretty easy. I managed to get the left side first try, and this boss really isn't too bad in my opinion. I've never really thought too badly about this boss.
Teaching you the easiest way to kill the Ben of Chaos boss in Dark.
Sick ass montage aside, it's time for Nito, everyone's favorite boss. Going into this fight, I thought it was going to be a lot worse than it actually was, but we did a good chunk of damage, and the only problem is the goddamn skeletons. I freaking hate these skeletons, dude. Like, if anyone likes the... okay. After calming down for a little bit, I decided it's best to get the bonfire that's closer to the boss. So look at this sick ass skip I found. Yeah, pretty cool, I know. Found it myself. Anyways, after finding that shortcut bonfire, it's time to attempt Nito again, and I equip some better armor and decide that poise is the best option here. And, yeah, looks like it is the best option here. Now, we ended up dying one more time after that, but the next attempt went a lot better. And with that, down goes Nito, and up comes our third Lord Soul. Only one more left. Nito only took 4 Soul Spears and 3 Crystal Soul Spears. Now it's time for the 4 Kings. So, I decided to grab Halvo's armor first because, yeah. I'm gonna need it for the 4 Kings, okay? The 4 Kings is just a DPS race, no one likes it. I decided to level up my vitality a little bit before heading off down to the 4 Kings. I then equip all of Halvo's armor because I'm gonna need all that poise, equip the Ring of Artorias, and jump down for technically my second attempt at the boss. Now, let's check the damage on our best sorcery, and that is not looking good for me. Okay. Anyways, first attempts went, it went well, but, yeah, we died. Anyways, second attempt around, we do a bit better, but, it's still a long fight, and we still don't do that much damage, which is unfortunate. So this fight is long and drawn out, but after a long, tough fight, we come out on top and get our final and last Lurid Soul. Safe to say, this was the hardest fight so far. Just the home stretch now. Here I come, Gwyn. GG. Thanks to Night Solaire and Gwyn's shameful fight, the run is over. I gotta say, this run was a lot harder than I expected near the end game. Early game, very easy, end game, very hard. But with that, Magic is my mid, is gonna finish off the run and link the first flame. Thank you to everyone who watched this far, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, just as much as I did making it. Thanks for watching. Hey, I just wanted to talk to a little one-on-one real quick. I'm thinking of changing my channel around a little bit from now on. I used to focus on Undertale content and other content that I think a lot of people would enjoy. But I think it's time that I start moving towards an audience that I think will appreciate me for who I am and the effort I put into my videos. So from now on, I'm going to start doing longer form videos and games that I enjoy a lot more. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy Undertale, but Dark Souls just hits home. So with that, I hope you all can understand where this channel is going and why I want to do this. But yeah, just thought I'd say that. If you want to tell me how I did with my editing, feel free to in the comments. This was the first time I tried this, and I hope I did good. But yeah, with that, I'm gonna head off. I'm pretty tired right now. Thank you for watching, and yeah, hope you all have a good night.